I'm Evan Glover, and this is my video discussion two in regards to watching the video Library Dads. First question, what are Library Dads? Library Dads is a group of fathers in the community located in Atlanta, Georgia, who turned the library into a welcoming hangout spot where they teach their own children and other kids that reading is important. At the same time, it creates a space for dads to connect, support one another, and build stronger bonds, all while rewriting the narratives on Black fatherhood. What city did they live in? Atlanta. These fathers were from Atlanta, Georgia, in a community. Are library dads an example of norm? I think library dads is an example of norm, social norm that is, because it exemplifies behavior or a pattern of behavior within a community. For example, Kyrie Arnold, the founder of library dad groups, set out to create an environment to be an asset as a father in the lives of his kids as well as other kids, all while improving literacy and bonding with other dads. His ideas and actions brought along dozens of fathers and kids, defining norm by influencing how people act and interact. What beliefs are the library dads standing up to? What is this called, according to the culture chapter? The library dads believe that to get more kids to read, more fathers must intervene. Most importantly, they are grounded in the fact that while fathers are improving and increasing their kids' literacy, it also creates a safe space for fathers to not only have support, but have other fathers in their corner. It says that what are long-term effects of groups like the library dads? What sociological theory would best describe this? Now, behavior expectations shows and shapes the idea that dads spending time in the library with their kids while modeling literacy hold more value and is expected in the world and the community. It also helps shapes the culture today and possibly in the future, which is referred to as cultural influence. If enough dads around the world, notably African American, and each community step up, step in, and execute the library dad plan, the narrative of Black fatherhood could be rewritten all over. I think that functionalism is best described here, and I say this because functionalism sees the community, society, etc., as a system where multiple parts play together to maintain structure or stability to meet social needs. Is a library dad an ascribed role or achieve one? A library dad is an achieved role that is performed by a person or a group of people communally defined by the choices and efforts of acts performed. Discuss what you saw in this video as it relates to your own beliefs. Did it challenge any of your current held beliefs? Do you think this is limited to just this group of people? Now, as I watched the video, it honestly hit home for me. Growing up, I read so much because I understood and learned that inside of the book, I could learn so much more things that I knew nothing about and gain the understanding that anything is possible and in reach. The video didn't challenge any of my beliefs. In fact, it supported mine. It is my belief that not enough fathers or dads in the community are active when it comes to literacy or even in the home sometimes. My kids are 10 and 11. I have a boy and a girl, and they currently live with me, and I'm trying to get them to understand the importance of reading, especially when it comes to out loud or even reading with me. I think that's going to help them in so many ways. For example, it'll give them a chance to understand, see, and become comfortable with the fact that even as an adult, even as their father, uh, I still may get a word wrong or I still may stumble up and have to use my finger to follow along. I think that that example or them witnessing that will build courage and give them, the strength they need in order to be able to step out, even in the classrooms or even around their friends, to just kind of read out loud, without any withhold or without them feeling as if they mess up, then it's going to be the end of the world. I kind of want to get them very, very, very comfortable with reading out loud and then understanding and comprehending what they're reading. So I do think that the Library Dad program is something that I would love to be a part of, not only for my own kids' sake, but for other kids that are not fortunate enough to have that present in their home. Uh, after actually looking at the video and learning about the library dads and seeing, what they do and how it started, I think that's something that um, I'm gonna lean towards more, especially when it comes to, my kids, and not just my kids, but their friends. But most importantly, I can only I can only witness and only understand the shortcomings of the ones that are around me today. Now, I would love to go out and do the exact same thing, but I feel that in order to be successful at something that's gonna have a great impact or shape a culture, you must first practice it at home or around someone that you know needs the advice and needs the help first. I mean, you can't just go out and pour into something that's going to benefit someone else, and you have the ones that are around you, for example, your kids, that really need the pouring into also. So I think that I want to start first here, and then I want to move forward with it. But that's the end of my discussion video. I just had some questions to answer. Just wanted to say I really, really like this topic and I really enjoyed looking at the video. Although this is my first video discussion that I completed on time, I'm looking forward to completing all the rest of them because this is actually helping me. It's helping me to not be camera shy and to understand how to be more transparent and how to kind of remember what you say and not having to look at the notes. So it's also helping me. So I really appreciate it, Professor. Thank you.